Good afternoon. Welcome to our inaugural College of Human Development, Culture, and Media Convocation. Woo! Please rise and remain standing for the singing of the national anthem, followed by the invocation, which will be delivered by Reverend Monsignor Joseph Riley, Vice Provost for Academics and Catholic Identity.
Thank you so much. My folks used to say, it was an Irish expression, well begun is half done, and so I think that's a beautiful beginning. And so we begin in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. As we begin today this new academic year and the newly formed College of Human Development, Culture, and Media, we ask God's blessing on all that is new and all that you alone can make new, on the hopes and possibilities that lie within us and before us. Everything good begins with yes, like the yes of the Blessed Mother, whose yes brought your word into our world, God's perfect, pure, and permanent communication of life and love and hope. As we stand before you today, dear Lord, help us to believe that we are in good hands, in God's hands. Help us to trust that with our hands, our hearts, and our minds, we may put our gifts at the service of others, that your light may shine brightly before all. And may your choicest blessings come down upon our new college, on our founding dean, on our students, faculty, administration, and staff. And may we truly believe and make our own and bring to fulfillment the trust we have in you, that well begun is half done. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Thank you, Zane, Emmett. Thank you, Monsignor Riley. It is my honor to acknowledge our special guest, Interim President Katia Passerini. While serving as Provost, Dr. Passerini provided significant leadership with Seeds of Innovation and the formation of the new College of Human Development, Culture, and Media. Working closely with project management team members, Dr. Joseph Martinelli, Dr. Renee Robinson, Dr. Ryan Hughes, Diana Menakakis, and Robert Cohen. Thank you for your tireless commitment, support, and leadership. And now I'm pleased to introduce Interim Provost and Executive Vice President, Eric Lilquist. Provost Lilquist holds an outstanding record of service since joining Seton Hall Law in 1999. He arrived as a professor and then served as Vice Dean of the school for 6 years. While he was a member of the law school faculty, his work was published in highly regarded law journals and has been cited by the Supreme Court. In 2015, he served as Associate Provost for Academic Projects and most recently served as Associate Provost for Strategy and Finance. In this capacity, he focused on academic administration in the areas of university policy, budget and finance, human resources, and long-term strategy. He was also deeply involved in the improvements to academic spaces and substantial upgrades to Seton Hall's learning and common areas over the past 5 years. Please join me in welcoming Provost Eric Lilquist.
Thank you very much, Omira, for those that kind introduction. And I do want to echo Monsignor's notion that well begun is half done, because as I sit here today in front of you all, I am reminded of my recent experience in dropping off my own child at college. A moment that is filled with both thanks and excitement. And I feel that same kind of thanks and excitement here today as we have a new beginning for the College of Human Development, Culture, and Media. I was thinking back before coming here today, and it was almost 3 years ago that the then President Nair charged the University Structure Committee to take a look at how the university was expending its resources and organizing itself in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic. And I was privileged to serve on that committee with a number of you, including then Provost Passerini. And out of the hard work of all those people who were on that committee came seeds of innovation and the idea of bringing the College of Communication and the Arts and the College of Education and Human Services together to form this new college. But none of that would have been capable of happening without the hard work of the people that Omira has already thanked, and I want to thank again. Dean Martinelli, Dean Hughes, Dean Robinson, Robert Cohen, Ms. Minakakis, all of them came together along with the faculty, along with the administrators, and also the students of the two colleges to create something that is greater than the two things themselves. And so I sit here with a great deal of thanks to those individuals for their hard work over the last 2 years, but also with a great deal of excitement over what we have in front of us over the next decades to come. Many of you are already familiar with Dean Crable, and I am so happy that it really was the first act of my interim provostship to hire Dean Crable. So we got a lot riding on this. But I think many of you have had the opportunity to meet him already, and he truly is a visionary leader for what I think is a visionary school. And so I am so excited about his leadership and looking forward to what we're going to see over the next years. But beyond that, I have a great deal of confidence and excitement about the faculty, staff, and students within the college. You all have shown incredible commitment to this college moving forward after the last couple of years. There's been a great deal of work done by you to bring yourselves together to this place. And the vision that you all have shown in putting together the new college is really something to be admired across the university and really across the country in terms of what it is that you are imagining for your future in this college. And I am excited as well by the hard work that has been done by the faculty and by the administration in bringing on new faculty to the college as we begin this stage. And I look forward to bringing on additional new faculty over the coming years as we try to build out this college and do everything that we know that it can be. And finally, I'm excited by the opportunity for new visionary programs coming out of this college. Bringing together the areas of education, along with communications, counseling, and higher ed, is a way for us to re-envision what it is we do as a university, to create the kind of collaboration across traditional silos that has beset academia, at least for the last 30 or 40 years, in the way it's moved forward and a means of existing that we need to break away from. So I am so excited to see the new programs that I know working with Dean Crable, that the faculty and students and administration will will promote and bring forward in the coming years. And with that, I'd like to thank you all, and once again, welcome to the Convocation, and very excited for everything ahead of us. Thank you.
Thank you, Provost Lopez. It is now my honor to introduce the founding dean of our College of Human Development, Culture, and Media, Dr. Brian Crable. Prior to his appointment, Dr. Crable served as Professor of Communication and Rhetorical Studies and founding director of the Waterhouse Family Institute for the Study of Communication and Society, or WFI, at Villanova University. Through the activities of the WFI, Dr. Crable helped highlight and celebrate the connection between communication and social justice, and helped support a number of programs aimed at diversifying higher education. In addition to his institutional and disciplinary service, Dr. Crable is the author of numerous articles and chapters on rhetorical theory and rhetorics of race, as well as 2 books. His scholarship has twice earned the Charles Newper Award from the Rhetoric Society of America, Villanova University's College of Liberal Arts and Sciences Veritas Award for Excellence in Research, as well as a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Kenneth Burke Society. His teaching and mentorship have also been recognized with the 2016 Faculty Mentor Award from Villanova University's Honors Program, 3 nominations for the National Communication Association's Top Teaching Award, and Villanova's 2021 Outstanding Faculty Mentor Teaching Award. His forthcoming book, White Sacraments, draws upon archival materials from both Ralph Ellison and Jane Ellen Harrison to re-theorize American white supremacy as a sacramental ritual structure and practice. Dean Crable is truly excited to serve in this role and is committed to advancing college unity and greatness. Please join me in welcoming the founding dean of the College of Human Development, Culture, and Media, Dr. Brian Crable.
Thank you, Elmira, for that very generous introduction. Thank you also, Eric, for the very kind remarks. And good afternoon, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. That's a lot better. I am absolutely thrilled to be here today, helping kick off the inaugural Convocation for the College of Human Development, Culture, and Media. Isn't this great? This is fantastic. For me, it's energizing to see just how many people, including our president and provost, right, have taken the time to be here this afternoon. Or is it just the dessert food trucks and WSOU? I'm not sure. Regardless of what brought you all here today, I am so glad that you joined us for this celebration. And before I say anything else, I would again like to thank folks, right? I'd like you to help me thank all those who've given their time and talents to the work on this convocation, especially Ryan Hughes, Myra Colon, Omira Orocho, Sherry Mafuz, and Brittany Scholes, as well as all of the Seton Hall staff who are working behind the scenes to help make this afternoon a success. Please join me in thanking all of them. Again, this is fantastic. I'm honored to have been chosen as the founding dean of this new college, and though I have only recently arrived on campus, of course, the hard work of unification has been going on for some time, which means that I, and all of us, owe a great debt to the fantastic people in the dean's office who have been doing that work for months now. So at this point, I would like all of our CHDCM administrators and staff to stand up so that we can recognize and thank them. Please, folks. Not everybody at once. All right. These folks, this team is tremendous, and I am incredibly fortunate to have inherited them, and I feel very lucky to be working with them in the office of the dean. I would like to especially thank Interim Dean Joseph Martinelli and Senior Associate Dean Ryan Hughes for all that they did to help move our unification forward over these past months, and for helping ensure that there was a solid foundation in place when I arrived on campus. I'm also so happy to be here today because I believe in the mission of Seton Hall University and in the promise of our new college. The story of Seton Hall is a story of inclusive community. Just as Elizabeth Ann Seton fought to provide access to education to those excluded on the basis of gender or religion, our university seeks to ensure that everyone, no matter who you are, is not only welcome in our classrooms, offices, and dormitories, but is and feels like a central member of our community, that all of us are part of the we. As the son of a first-generation college student, I can testify to the importance of this mission and the power of higher education to transform a life, a family, an entire community. And it's that concern with community that is bringing us together today, because after all, this is a celebration, right? Like there's food trucks, right? This is a celebration. And it's a celebration of us. It would have been easy to keep the division between communication in the arts and education and human services, even while administratively joining them. However, that's not the path that was chosen, right? Where before there were two separate colleges, now there's a single college. Right? A group of faculty, staff, and students uniting to forge a common future together. And that is certainly a more difficult endeavor, but that is also a much more exciting endeavor, at least to me, right? One with an almost limitless potential for pedagogical innovation, intellectual ferment, and social engagement. Because right now we're in a contemporary moment where an educated citizenry is more critical than ever. Right, where digital media and globalization are dramatically upending a range of industries and professions, and when calls for social justice are taking new and increasingly urgent forms. Moreover, we are simultaneously facing critical challenges in education, not the least of which are systemic inequities tied to race, gender identity, ability, and class, teacher shortages and burnout, and the alarming mental health crisis, especially among teens. Given such challenges, the College of Human Development, Culture, and Media is poised to truly have an impact both on and beyond campus. Our college has the potential to establish itself as the intellectual and pedagogical leader at the national level, right? The place for cutting-edge transdisciplinary engagement with the stickiest problems of our time. Gen X, we maybe fixed the ozone layer, but there are a lot of problems. Gen Z is going to maybe save us all. Right? And our college is, I think, poised to help make that happen. And it's this future that we're also celebrating today. Our forward-thinking, innovative blend of educational studies and educational leadership, communication studies, media studies and production, fine and performing arts, professional psychology and family therapy. To me, it's that combination that precisely will enable all of us in the college to engage these urgent challenges in synthetic and uniquely transdisciplinary fashion, helping reshape the nature and function of American higher education, and by extension, the nature and function of American society. How does that sound? Sounds good, right? Well, as a communication scholar, I think it's time to embrace the old adage for public speaking, which is show, don't tell. So I would end my remarks here and direct your attention to the screen behind me and the premiere of our new CHDCM video. What is our new college all about? Well, let's hear from the members of our community. So at this point, let's turn to the video.
Change makers are innovative thinkers, collaborative partners, and inspired leaders. They also solve complex challenges, leverage technology, and understand multiple fields. The future needs these individuals to move us forward. And now, change makers are made here at Seton Hall's new College of Human Development, Culture, and Media.
The new College of Human Development, Culture, and Media defines what a Seton Hall education is all about, an interdisciplinary approach to learning that grounds students firmly in their chosen discipline while expanding their perspectives through collaboration and real-world experiences.
To truly engage and enhance the great minds at Seton Hall, we are activating the synergies of art, communication, education, and media to provide students with cutting-edge skills that drive social innovation.
Our immersive approach will prepare students for dynamic careers, expanding their opportunities and multiplying their earning power.
I really feel that the new college is going to allow me to create my own path by trying new things to see where my talents fit best. As a theater major with experience in psychology and now special education, I can connect each discipline and explore new mediums to help others.
I'm not only getting the core education I came here for, but now I'm also able to experience communications and media that are going to help me be a more skilled and dynamic teacher.
To have the opportunity to work and collaborate with students and faculty from different disciplines will help me see and more importantly understand how new knowledge can empower me to make a greater impact in my field.
Seton Hall students know how to communicate. They know how to collaborate. They will now have knowledge and experience that goes beyond their core area of interest. This will make them uniquely prepared and will give them the ability to transition professions throughout their career.
Future trained leaders will graduate from the new College of Human Development, Culture, and Media and will be the change makers we need to serve people and advance our society.
Wasn't that fantastic? Thanks to all who worked on the video. I think that was really, really tremendous. What I love most about it is that it celebrates our people, right? The us of CHDCM. But a video of this length can only recognize some folks. So let's extend the celebration in alphabetical order. We're going to do this pep rally style. So, again in alphabetical order, would the chair, faculty, and students of the Department of Communication, Media, and the Arts stand up, and let's give them a big round. Everybody represent. Awesome. All right, next, I would like the chair, faculty, students, and alums of the Department of Educational Leadership, Management, and Policy. Stand up, please. Nice. Next, would the chair, faculty, students, and alums of the Department of Educational Studies please stand up? Represent everybody. I said students too. And now finally, the chair, faculty, students, and alums of the Department of Professional Psychology and Family Therapy, please stand up. Thank you all. I am so pleased to be serving as your dean, and I can't wait to see what we dream up in the years to come and send Eric's way. Before we move on to the next stage of this party, I would again like to introduce Associate Dean Omaira Arocho, who will be helping bring this part of the afternoon to a close. Thank you again, and go Pirates.
Thank you to Dean Crable and our amazing students, faculty, administrators, and staff for your excitement and pride in our academic departments. Let's forever cherish our history and the outstanding individuals who left indelible marks while also looking forward to the infinite possibilities for rich, collaborative relationships. We invite you to engage with new members of the college community by joining us for lunch next door and dessert trucks near the Arts Center. But first, let's stand and join our very own students, Zane Coffin and Emmett Fitzgerald, in singing the alma mater as we conclude our first college convocation.
Thank you. Okay, great. Uh-huh. Okay. To alma mater, all be loyal, keep her name in purest light. Never waver from her precepts, guard her banner blue and white. Oh, sing her praise to highest skies, and be ye faithful in her eyes, for she will foster all your dreams. Her name is Seton Hall. Her name is Seton Hall. When on life's hard stones you stumble, pray to God to be your guide. Think of Seton Hall, your mother, then forge on in steady stride. Oh, sing her praise to highest skies, and be ye faithful in her eyes, for she will foster all your dreams. Her name is Seton Hall. Her name is Seton Hall.